In this section, we will learn how to use modules from the Terraform registry. The modules we built in the last lecture is an example of a local module, given the fact that it resides within the local machine where Terraform is installed. As we discussed, one of the advantages of using modules is that it can be easily shared with others. Earlier, in the lectures about providers, we saw that the Terraform registry is used to store provider plugins, such as the ones used by AWS. Besides the provider plugins, the registry is also used as a public repository that stores modules. The modules in Terraform registry are grouped based on the provider for which they are created, and they are available for anyone to use to provision infrastructure. They can be categorized into two types: a verified module and the community module. For example, if we search for a module for creating security groups in AWS, there would be quite a few matching results returned back to us. Verified modules such as the AWS security group modules here are tested and maintained by Hashicorp and have a blue tick bar next to its name. The other modules that do not have this verified checkmark have been published by users in the community, but they are not validated by Hashicorp. A Terraform module that is available in the registry should usually contain details about the module, such as the publisher information, the different versions of the module that is available in the registry, and instructions on how to use the module with examples. And in some cases, like the verified security group module, the module also contains several submodules that can be used for different use cases. The submodules in this example can be used to create several predefined security group rules, such as the ingress SSH on port 22 or allow inbound HTTP or HTTPS connection. To make use of this module in our configuration, we can make use of the module block that we have seen before. But the value for the source argument would change as the module is no longer local. For example, to create a security group that allows inbound SSH, we can create a configuration with the SSH submodule like this. From the documentation for this submodule, we can see that it requires three mandatory arguments: the name of the security group, the VPC to create it in, and the ingress CIDR blocks, which accepts a list of IP address ranges from which SSH is to be allowed. In order to make use of this module, we can either run Terraform init, or if the provider plugins have already been downloaded in the configuration directory, we can simply run the Terraform get command that will only download the module from the registry. It is usually a good idea to specify the version of the module, as there can be many revisions that are made to each module over time. Not specifying the version will always download the latest version of the module from the registry. This may have introduced changes to the way it works, which may not always be desirable. Finally, to create the security group using this module, we can run Terraform plan and then apply.